The rest away.
I never tried that.
Cinnamon twist. Be careful. Careful. Remember me. Callie, no. Here.
California is good to the homeless.
Callie.
What's up, y'all? Or one guy? Oh no, there's 5 people in this bitch. What's up, LeVon Bryant? What's up, Precious Amadson? Matthew Taylor? Oh shit. Probably your relative, man. How's everybody doing? What's everybody doing? Having a little family time. Pac's still alive? Hell yeah, Pac's still alive. It was his birthday yesterday, man. We were kicking it. Yeah, man. He came over to my house. We were kicking it. We were smoking and shit. What you guys up to today? Any questions? Anything you guys want to talk about?
Callie.
You okay, mama? Man. I got bags under my eyes. Smoking too much weed. Smoking too much tweeds, man. Smoking them tweeds. Hi, good morning. Damn, good morning, good night. Where you from? Where you mean? Good morning. You from Europe, Africa, Middle East? Where you from? Not enough. Oh, it's not loud enough? Oh, not enough loud? I get you. Like the cron. Hell yeah. But yeah, y'all, Pac's still alive. What do you got? Send some weed to New Zealand. Shit. Trying to get me caught up, bro. Crazy, man. One of the idiots do shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? Only people that want to be cool, man. All legal. I got something in my eye. So, ain't you guys tripping out that it was Tupac's birthday yesterday and nobody told him happy birthday? Nobody did no video, tell him happy birthday. And I don't mean people on YouTube. I mean none of his homies. You know what I'm saying? I was watching 313 Rail and he hit it right on the money when he said, basically saying that, you know, Snoop, Daz, I mean, none of them told him happy birthday. None of them said nothing to him, you know. But you know, they claim to be his homie. You know, I didn't see Mopreem do anything. I didn't see, you know, nobody do anything for him. That's kind of messed up. Me too. Me too. I had my Pac shit on. Check this shit out. Yeah, man. Wish I knew. Pac's still alive. For sure, man. Shit, I was representing, bumping Pac all day. You know what I'm saying? I did a quick little live. Telling him happy birthday. Yeah, but nobody did nothing, you know. All his supposed homies, people that supposedly every time something comes out about Death Row or about Tupac, say that they were all close homies and all this and this and that, but when they can't even pick up the phone and do, this is all you gotta do real quick, do it live real quick and say happy birthday. They can't even do that, so you know, I think that's kind of that's kind of whack. What's good, man? Everything's good, bro. Just right here with the family, having a little slumber party and shit. Got my little nephew, my daughter, and my wife in here, kicking back. What you guys up to? Pac 6 years older than me. Pac is 6 years older than me, and I know them industry dudes be saying they cool when they not. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Because if they were, they would have done something for his birthday. You know what I'm saying? They only do stuff when when it's gonna make them money. You know what I'm saying? They don't do stuff because they got love for him. You know, you got people talking trash about him left and right. You know, like what's his name? What's that guy's name? Whack 100, the old man, always talking trash about him, but one of his homies seemed to speak up. Rampage needs me. Pac Revenge. What's up? Big shout out. Shit. Pac, if he is no one knows what he looks like except a few people. I know what he looks like right now. I've shown you guys what he looks like right now. You guys should already know that. Whatever happened with the so-called Suge Knight Jr. Tupac records he's supposed to be working on. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. You know, I actually spoke to him for a little bit, and we were actually talking about that. What he's actually trying to do right now is start Death Row East, but he's having trouble because of the name. So basically, what he's gonna do is, or what he's doing, what he told me that he was doing is that he's gonna change the logo a little bit, and by changing the logo a little bit, he can start it. You know what I'm saying, and won't have a problem with the people that actually own Death Row right now. You know what I'm saying? Because if he were to start the new Death Row with the logo with the name, he would get in trouble with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what happened legally, but it wouldn't be good. So what he's doing is he's changing, I believe, it's 75% of the logo in order for him to be able to use that. But that's what's happening with him. Snoop be lying, dog. Yeah, he is. Snoop is a cop, man. I think FBI needs to speak up. They do. FBI is not gonna speak up, man, for the simple fact that Tupac made them look dumb, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about this. If it was the FBI, which I believe it was the feds to try to kill him, and he put the wool over their eye, they're not gonna speak up because if they speak up about Pac being alive, a lot of more skeletons will come out that closet, and they don't want that. You know, they don't want that. So what's up to date pick? So that's up to date pick. Yeah, the one where he's sitting down. I showed you guys the 2002 pick. Ain't nobody ever showed you guys that. Nobody's ever had that picture. That's the only, and I'm telling you guys right now, that's the only picture that's real out there. And you can take that to the bank, y'all. I don't care what channel y'all seen or whatever. You know, but anyways, by the way, much respect to everybody. Like I seen these studios, every Pac channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to talk trash about them or anything. They're all good channels. I watch them all. So but a lot of those pictures, you know, which is not their fault, but a lot of those pictures ain't real. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about how he look now. Nothing ever changes. They're from East. Pac said it. Y'all got me under the microscope, and he knew it exactly. Exactly, he did. He said it on that "All Eyes on Me" album, on the "All Eyes on Me" song. He says, "I know you guys watching me with scopes and all that stuff." You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. What's up, Rosemary Sermeno? Wired Up TV family member and #1 researcher, Rosemary Sermeno. Big shout out. Big shout out, Miss Rosemary. Terrence Crenshaw. Snoop needs to stop trying to rep my city like he grew up here just because his pops was a mailman here in Detroit. Pac got mad family here. Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Snoop was a weenie, man. Snoop, I really believe, guys, and like I said, I believe this strongly that I think Snoop is a police officer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't take a brain scientist to go on Google and put his name. He got so many pictures with cops. You would think, you know, he's the chief. You know what I mean? You know, you would think Snoop was the chief. You know, he does chief, but he ain't the chief. Pac walk out the casino before a fight with Orlando took place. A lot of people think that. A lot of people think that. So will he ever come back or stay away? I want him to stay away and keep doing what he's doing. That's what probably will end up happening, you know, with this thing going on with Trump talking about wanting to bring his aunt back or any fugitive from Cuba, talking about all that. I believe it's just a cover up because, you know, that they don't want to talk about Tupac because, like I said, about the skeletons coming out. So they want to bring his aunt, maybe do something to his aunt and get some kind of information so they can take him out without making it a big deal and nobody knowing. You know, that's some deep stuff, guys. I need to get into that in another video, more deeper on that. But you guys, there's stuff that you guys are not being told, man. That Wired Up TV is gonna tell you. That's why I call you guys the Wired Heads, because I let you guys in my mind. When that video comes out, man, it's like you guys are in my brain. And of course all the Wired Up TV family people like Rosemary Sedimento and Joe. Snoop is a snitch. Hell yeah. If he chooses to leave quietly, why you guys don't let him do his thing? Because we don't want to. Why you do what you do? Because you want to, right? Snitches get paid to tell. How you think other than money he beat a murder case? Of course. Of course. And if you think about it, before that murder case, he was gangster this, gangster that, bang bang this, bang bang that. But right after that murder case, all of a sudden he ain't gangster. That's not a gangster. You know what I'm saying? He got scared. You know what I'm saying? He thought that because he's a snitch. And then I actually believe that's where he started snitching with that murder case. You know. But then again, there's proof that leads to Snoop being a cop even before that. So it gets weird with that. We have to go in deeper to that. Tupac should rap again. A lot of people think he has, man. You know, if he hasn't done it personally, he be rapping through people. People think he has artists out there. You know what I'm saying? People think he had a lot to do with Kendrick Lamar and all kinds of shit. How pathetic do you think that Michael Knight's narrative is on ICD Studios channel? Be honest. All right, guys. Look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I'm not gonna speak on it. I'm not a wolfer, guys. You know what I'm saying? I leave all that stuff on the streets. Um, you know, I'm not gonna poop on another man trying to do his thing, trying to whatever he got to do for his family or for himself. Much love to ICD Studio and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? What my opinion is about Michael Knight is basically what my opinion is with everything. I gotta see proof in order to believe it. And so far, I haven't seen it. Not to say that we might not see it ever, but so far I haven't seen it. So no disrespect to ICD Studio or nobody like that. His channel is lit and it's tight. But my personal opinion, you know, is that I haven't seen any proof yet. So, but that doesn't mean we're not ever gonna see it though. You know, he might pop out with something crazy. But as of for right now, no. That's my opinion, guys. I don't want to, you know, get too real on that, because you know, I've seen the studios never talked about me, and his channel is real lit, man. I really like his channel, so big shout out to I Seen the Studios. Smoke one for your boy, hell yeah. We should be riding for Pac. Yeah, hell yeah. We should. Want to be gangster? What Curtis Jackson calls fake gangster? Yeah, word up. Smoke one for boy. That's cool. I feel you. Yeah. That's what's up. Be busy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect people's hustle, and you can't be on YouTube wolfing, talking about I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you. That's like telling the cops, basically telling the cops, hey, if anything happens to me, this guy did it to me, because he's my enemy. You know, that's like snitching. So I don't come on YouTube talking like that, man. You know, that's just for little kids, for weenies and haters. Biggie Small is dead. Man, I don't know. He might be, he might not. We're still looking into that. For right now, I believe he is dead, but you never know. You never know, man. Where's Biggie and Tupac Obama quote? Which video is the 2002 picture on? It's actually on a lot of one. Prophet KC. I actually put it on a whole bunch of videos, man. You know what I'm saying, to show you guys what's up with that. I've put it on plenty of videos. It is without a shadow, and I can look in you guys right in your eyes and tell you guys. And I've told you guys on plenty of videos, I speak to a lot of the Tupac Shakur family, to a lot of his homies and all that stuff, guys. And everything I say and talk about with respect to them, I do with their permission and with their blessing. And believe me, guys, you know, that picture is 100% legit. You know, I challenge anybody to prove it's Photoshop or find that picture, anywhere, find it and show it to me, and then I'll shut up and I'll make a video and personally apologize. But that's not gonna happen because I know 100% sure that's a real picture. That's the only one out there, y'all. That's for real. When do you think Pac will let the whole world know he's alive? You know what? That's a kind of crazy one right there. Because my personal opinion is I don't really know, man. I don't think he's gonna really do it anytime soon because of what's going on. And why would he? The government try to murder him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, would you? You know, why would he? I think one day he is gonna show himself. I believe 100% that he probably won't come back to the country, but I believe one day he will show himself. Biggie dead. Nobody that big is running around like he's still living. Get get that interview with the lead detective in Tupac's case. I did. Well, no, not Tupac's case. I had the interview. Well, kind of. I have an interview on my channel. You guys could actually hear it with Greg Kading and also with the guy that wrote the FBI against Tupac Shakur. Oh man, I forget his name. My apologies, sir. Man, he's a real good guy. I keep forgetting his name. God damn it. If you guys could put that name, he wrote the FBI war on Tupac Shakur and other black leaders. I keep forgetting his name. He's an awesome dude, but I have an interview with him on my channel as well. Um, what did he mean by that? By what? AG by what? The one where he's sitting down with the hat on? No, not that one, Prophet KC. There's another one where he has his beard grown out and he has a hat. I mean a hat, and he has kind of like a fro with the glasses right here. That one, that's the real deal, real deal, real. The one where he's sitting down with the hat, where he's a lot older. That one I believe is real, but we're still doing extensive research. And shout out to Rosemary Sarmento for that picture right there. But I believe it's real, but we're still doing deep research on that. I've had people that can debunk Photoshop pictures, go at it and try to find something with it. None of them have found anything yet, but they're still going at it. Because I don't like to say anything without being true, but the 2002 picture, if you look at it, it looks kind of orange. You'll find it. It's on a lot of the front of my videos. You'll find it. Look at that's the only real one out there, and you can put your money on that. That's for damn sure right there. But let's go. I wish you a good life. Thanks, and continue from Saudi Arabia for sure. Thank you. I think you will start seeing a whole lot more things coming to life if Mutulu Shakur is able to get out of prison. You know what? Without really giving you guys too much, I've actually spoken to some of Mutulu Shakur's people and to get an interview with him about it. And he basically his basic answer was like, you know what? I don't really want to speak too much about that because I don't want to say too much because I don't want to hurt anybody that was involved with his life and things like that. So basically, what it is they don't want to be the responsibility if they really give up too much information for getting him killed, you know, and that's real, guys. That's why a lot of these people don't come out and say much. I think. What's up, Jason Hopkins? Be busy. I think this whole movie is about liberation. It is about liberation, guys. Join this, and this is about Tupac, and it's about freeing our people and speaking up against the government. My channel is about speaking up against the FBI, the police, everybody, man. Like Tupac wanted us to. We have to stick together instead of been fighting on this YouTube like a bunch of little kids, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys shouldn't support the fake. You guys need to be supporting. I don't have it. Remember that I gave it to you up there? You guys need to be supporting the real and not support the fake. You guys could tell that by people that come in here hating on their own people and stuff like that. Support the real, guys. Don't support the fake and the phonies, man. You guys know what's up. Jason Hopkins, can I ask you something? Ask away, man. I never saw the pic you're talking about. Turbone M. Well, look in my videos, bro. You'll find it. It says Tupac from 2002. It looks orange and stuff like that. That's the only real picture, man. Put your money on that. Does Suge Knight know where Tupac is? You know what? I've never really spoken to Suge ever. I've spoken to him one time, quickly. Actually, it's a funny story because I spoke to him in person. I'm not going to say where, but I spoke to him in person before, and he didn't really say much, but he does say Tupac is alive a lot. And I spoke to him real quick, but I would like to speak to him, you know, when he starts speaking to people. I have got in contact with a lot of his people, real cool people. Big shout out to them. And they guarantee me an interview one day while he's still incarcerated. This ain't a Biggie channel, bro. No, but you know what I'm saying? We talk about everything here. So, who is Black Haze? Black Haze is a rapper that really, from the research I've done, has showed me a lot that maybe Tupac has him under his wing, or has given him his lyrics to put out there. Him and the other gentleman. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. John Potash. There you go. Thank you. Rampage needs me. Pac. Revenge. John Potash. Yes, I have an interview with John Potash. Is the cover from the Are You Still Down album real Pac pic? He looks older on that. I've heard that before. That's actually interesting. I was talking with somebody about that in actually one of my boys, and we're actually getting into that. I believe that too. That could be true. Black Haze, is that Pac? I don't think it's Tupac. I don't think it's Tupac. I think that Tupac actually speaking through him, basically managing him, because he actually, if you guys do your research on Black Haze, he rose up really, really, really quick. What up, Danny? I like your Wired Up channel. Oh, thank you, Carlos Conde. Big shout out to you, man. Rosemary, it's hard to get an interview with Suge since he not allowed to have visits at the time. Yes, yes. Well, no, I believe right now he actually is having visits. I think I haven't spoke to his people in a while, but when he was in county, he couldn't have visits. He already took the plea, and he's actually in the penitentiary. So I believe now he can have visits, but he's being real choosy on who he visits with. But that's a good point, Rosemary. You're always keeping it 100. That's for sure, man. Thank you. Sorry, guys, I can't blaze it right now with you guys because I'm right here with the family. If not, I'll be smoking. Have you seen the video of Pac wearing a black T-shirt and one of his homeboys said, "Yo, hi, Pac, man"? I haven't seen that, man. I have not seen that, but I need to see that. Hey, it's not Pac. Suge knows where Pac is, dog. They locked him up to keep him from saying too much or telling where he is. That's a good point, Terrence Crenshaw. Good ass point, man. Big shout out. So, shout out Wired Up TV from the East Coast. Shit, shout out to you, man. Much love to all New York, New Jersey, everybody, man. Much love. The Jews laugh out loud. Who is Cas? There you go. That's what I was thinking about. Casanova the Don. That's what I'm thinking about, y'all. Casanova the Don. That's an interesting person right there, and somebody that we need to really look into, because I can tell you guys something about him. I've spoken to him a gang at times. As a matter of fact, me and Casanova used to speak hours on the phone, man. And you know, he'll tell you that. And just by talking to him, man, just what he says about his music, it's really, really suspect. I believe Pac actually put him on the game, man, if you ask me. What do you think about that book that came out a couple of years ago called Machiavelli, the White Book? I heard that about that, man. Somebody sent me that on the Wired Up TV for You Gmail. Big shout outs to him. I heard about that, man. I was gonna look into that, but I still haven't had a chance. Okay, Luis Perdón, I emailed it to you, bro. That's what's up. If you see that MGM footage, you notice they miss Orlando every time on purpose. I know. Thanks for the update, carnal. I'm gonna look into that for sure, Rosemary. Yeah, look into that. But like I said, you might be right though. He might still not be able to get visits. But from what I heard last time, he is getting visits now. But you might be right though, because things change. It's very hard to see him. He's still guilty and mean to stay at place. Thanks, my brother. Love the Wired Up, doing a great job on Pac News. Thank you guys for supporting me, man. I love my black people. Love my black people. Love my African brothers and my African American brothers. Love my Chinese, Mexican, everybody, bro. Much love, man. That's all it's about. We need to get out of this BS, 3-strike laws and all this garbage that we have, because what I believe, and this is just my opinion, I believe that us minorities, and even some, because they are a lot of oppressed white people. So I'm not putting out any white people out, none of that, because I'm not racist. You know what I'm saying? I got love for everybody. But I really believe that we are afraid to go at the person that we like, that we really want to go at, like the police and the government. So that's why we go at each other. You know what I'm saying? We are too much of cowards to go kill the person that we actually want to kill, like the government and stuff. So we go at each other. We need to stop that, and we need to unite. North Philly in the house. I got that book, Jason Hopkins. You need to shoot that to me, Jason Hopkins, please. Wired Up TV for You at gmail.com. What about Suge and visit that? That's what we're just talking about, that, man. We don't know if he can get visits right now or not. There's the link to the video, bro. Thank you, Luis Perdomo. What is your favorite motive? What do you mean motive? Motive for what? They was jumping Orlando before Pac ran up. Interesting. That's what it looks like to me. On the real, it looks like Pac ran up through the left side and tried to get involved, and then they snatched him away and put him away. Right? That's what it looks like. Like I said, we're still looking into that. As a matter of fact, guys, interesting point. For whoever said that, I've actually spoken to, well, not me personally, but somebody on the team has spoken to one of the guards that was actually at the MGM, and he said a lot of interesting things, and we're gonna actually make a video about that. And I've been trying to get an interview with him, but he's very, very, like everybody else, kind of sketchy about it. I've been saying Pac to me live for years. I believe you, man. Peter Lusting, why did Snoop the introducing for Oak in the Rock Hero Hall of Fame? Snoop is a coward, and he a cop. You know, I don't know why he introduced him, and to me, it looked like a taunt to me. I think that's why he was wearing that shawl. Why the hell was there two BMWs being searched at the crime scene? I have no idea, man, because I believe it was just like a movie. I think Pac planned it, and it was kind of like a movie and stuff like that. So he had props and things of that nature. Because if you guys really pay attention to it, man, there was a woman by the name of Paige Hemmings or whatever her name was, and that lady had a camera on her, and I want to know, where's that camera at, lady? East Coast got love for the West Coast. The media made us enemies for no reason. That's for sure. I got some info I found myself. How can I get it to you? You can send it to wireduptv4you@gmail.com. My Gmail is on every video. So wireduptv4you@gmail.com. The Light Jones. Hello, family. What's up, The Light? Much love. Thank you for joining us. Carlos Conde. Do you think Suge Knight helped Pac get away? You know what? I really think Suge Knight had no idea what Tupac was doing. I think Suge Knight, because if you pay real close attention, when Tupac first faked his death, Suge Knight was saying that he missed his homie and this and that. It was not until he got out of prison when he started saying that he believed Tupac is dead. I mean, sorry, that he believed Tupac was alive. Now, he's never changed his story since then. Okay, he even says that on channels that believe Tupac is dead, guys. Do your research. So, no, I think Suge did not know Pac was going to fake his death. But I think he put two and two together and figured it out later, real quick. I think he figured it out when he went to prison. You seen the video with Casanova and the studio looked like Pac's in there with him? Yeah, I've seen that. I've actually made a video about that. Have you seen The American Dream and The American Nightmare with Suge Knight? Yeah, yep. I've seen that when they're asking him about Pac and he starts throwing up. Real suspect, man. I'm telling you. It's no related to Pac. Orlando Anderson is related to Pac. That's what the research has pointed to. There's no research that points to something opposite of that or something different. So, yes, we believe that Orlando Anderson is related to Tupac Shakur, guys. They look, not only do they look identical, and you know what I'm saying? They just look identical with their eyebrows, their features, the way they move and all that stuff. But they have identical last names on both sides, father and mother, both of them. They got Jones in their family, and I can't think of the other names. And they actually got the same grandmother, from what it looks like. Do you guys research, man? That is some creepy stuff, and I do believe Orlando was related to Tupac. There was a station wagon, BMW. Yeah, all the documentaries are all lies. Hell yeah. Yeah, Orlando is Tupac's cousin. That's what I'm saying, Paul Rab. Tupac outsmarted everyone. Even Cell said Tupac outsmarted everyone. Even his own people he got to be in Cuba with his aunt. But can you get an interview with his brother, Mo Preem? I actually speak to Mo Preem, man. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but I actually do speak to him, and he's not doing interviews right now. If you guys pay real close attention, ever since he said Tupac was alive, like I've been telling you guys, he stopped doing interviews. If you guys do your research, which you guys do, you guys are the best researchers around. You guys will see that he doesn't do any more interviews anymore with nobody. So I've tried, guys. Believe me, I've tried, but a lot of these people are just they're kind of sketchy about it, man. They don't want to be the ones to open their mouth, you know, and that's understandable, you know, because of what happened or what they try to do to him, you know. Gaddafi has the same BMW as Pac. I think Gaddafi's alive too, man, like Tupac, to be honest with you, because he was spotted on multiple occasions, you know what I'm saying, by people that didn't even know who Tupac was, especially Gaddafi. Miss Dunning, I want to know why you are so concerned about Tupac. Because I feel like it. Kevin Bean, Gaddafi has the same BMW as Pac. Oh yeah, on the back cover. Why don't they say that Suge Knight is executive producer? There's Suge's real name, Simon, but what? Suge's real name is not Simon. That's Suge's nickname. They called him Simon because, like, you know, like Simon Says, because he was the owner of Death Row and everything he said went down. You know, if they wanted to go here, it went down. So they called him Simon, like Simon Says, but that's not Suge's real name. All right, and they called Tupac Machiavelli. Miss Dunning, I feel you are a cop. Well, then why are you on here? You know what I'm saying? You talk to cops? You know what I mean? Be busy. Y'all can do genealogy by census records on those names to see if they were really related or not. Tupac and Orlando Anderson. So, okay, cool. Rosemary said, man, no, Miss Dunning Danny is not a cop. We both grew up in Southgate, California. Hey, Rosemary, they're just haters. You know what I'm saying? It's just people that come on here that probably don't have the heart or the what do you call that? You know, the heart or whatever to talk like that in real life, so they do it on here. If Pac does come back, do you think he will rap again? I no, I for real, I really think he's too old for that. I think if he were to come back, which I don't think he'll ever come back to America, but if he were to come back, he won't rap. Anything he said go exactly to like Jones. That's why they called him Simon. Simon is on the Machiavelli cover, yeah, because the Tupac and them called Suge Simon and they called Tupac Machiavelli. J King, you could see that unknown guard call someone over from the crowd and escort him out. The person looked just like Pac. There's a lot of weird things going on in that video, J King, and you hit that right on the money. I believe, and not just me, a lot of people believe that he had a lot of doubles, maybe not identical doubles, but doubles that were involved with that, so you can get away with it because it wasn't easy, man. It wasn't easy, and regardless of what a lot of people believe, there wasn't a lot of people involved, man. You know, there wasn't. There just wasn't. I think Pac and Orlando planned to make it look like he killed Pac so Pac could flee the States. I think you're hitting it on the money, Marge. Do your thing, big homie. Thank you, Lynn Ron Ross. You know, man, you guys know me. I don't sweat these haters, and that's why Rosemary said the man was laughing because she knows me. And she knows I don't sweat these haters. She knows what I'm all about, and I don't need to prove to nobody that, man. I seen a video with Jurassic 5. I think that's the name. The one dude looks like Pac, and the other dude looks like J. King. Pac fans, not cop. Pac fans, not cops, lady. J. King, they're just haters, brother. Is Pac coming out with new music? I believe he's been coming out with music, and he is coming out with a new album. This is common knowledge, I believe, but yeah, he's the estate's coming out with a new album. Rosemary, Pac might be watching, y'all. Much love to him. Hell yeah, much love to Pac, to the general, to the general. Thank you for keeping us, you know, inspired and, you know, getting a lot of us through what we were through. You know, he got me through a lot of things when I was a lot younger. You know, when I was 15, 16, he got me through, you know, jail. He got me through the, you know, the gang lives and things like that. I don't want to get too into it, but he got me through a lot. Kevin Bean says, "How in the hell that autopsy body get on that inside cover of Machiavelli and he was alive at the time? That's weird." Jason Hopkins, now have you met Pac? I have not met Pac, but I had seen him before. Simon was the first one to see God come back. Oh, Rampage needs me, Pac. Wow, that's good, bro. You need to holler at me on wireduptv4you at gmail.com about that. I want to know more about that. That's interesting. Actually, Rampage needs me. Pac Revenge said Simon was the first one to see God come back, Jesus come back. I don't know, Kevin Bean. What about the autopsy pick in the Machiavelli? Is there an autopsy pick in the Machiavelli cover? I never knew that. I never saw that. So say Tupac needs to come out with new music because today hip hop is so sad and it's hurting my ears. That's why I listen to Pac all day. That's why I do it too. The new rap is just they talk about stuff that's irrelevant because they are puppets, man. You know, their companies or whatever are telling them what to say, and they don't want them to speak up against the cops and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're afraid. And a lot of those people pay their mortgages, they pay their bills, man. They're just sorry suckers. And the hip hop nowadays is whack. Not all of it, but most of it is whack. That mumble rap stuff needs to go in the trash, and it's just the dumbest, worst thing that's ever happened to hip hop and rap, ever, ever, ever. Lisbon, I really respect and love you for putting all this out. I've watched every video. I've felt in my heart. He's alive. Always had. I told him happy birthday. That's what's up. Thank you and thank you for watching. God bless you, Alice. Much love, Pac, for sure. Jason Hopkins, do you think Biggie and Pac were homeboys? Yeah, they were homeboys at one time. They were homeboys at one time, but then they had a falling out, and Pac was the type that he was gangster. But what made him more gangster than everybody else because he was really sensitive. You know what I'm saying? He was really sensitive, and Biggie hurt him. You know, and in order for somebody to hurt you, you have to have love for him, right? And not, like when you're walking down the street and like these people here on YouTube, man, says they hate. I don't care 2 cents about it because I don't know them or have real love for them. I have love for all my people here, but not the haters. You know, but like if I have somebody close to me like a homie, and he does me dirty, of course I'm gonna go at him. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. I'm just putting it like an example. I'm not trying to wolf on here. I'm just saying, in order for somebody to hurt you, you have to have love for him. So yeah, Pac loved Biggie, man. The name Simon is then a clue he's alive, and Shook saw him first after all. He might have. You have to really stare at the inside cover. I will, Kevin Bean. Why won't he just show himself? It's not that easy, Jeff Thompson. It's not that easy. We're trying to figure that out right now, but it's not that easy, my friend. When the government's trying to murder you, they'll get to you, bro. They'll get to you. They'll get to you, and a lot of people don't believe that because they haven't been through that. It's like people. There's a saying. It basically goes: if you only speak Chinese, then you only speak Chinese. You know what I'm saying? So if you have to ask that question, that means you don't really know what's going on. And not because you're dumb or anything like that. I'm not trying to diss or make fun of you. Just because you haven't really been through it yet and things of that nature, or you haven't known nobody's been through it. These FBI and four-letter boys, when they have something against you, boy, they're going to get you, man. And these are murderers. They'll murder you too. And I ain't afraid to say it.